Final Fantasy VII Remake, breathing new life into a classic. Final Fantasy VII Remake is a 23-hour-long third-person action RPG, and the first part of this multi-part remake where you play as Cloud Strife, a mercenary for hire who sets out to take down the Shinra company with his new friends. Final Fantasy VII Remake starts out breathtaking and fun. Everything about this game has been modernized to essentially feel more like a Kingdom Hearts game. You have hack and slash elements mixed with hints of turn-based routes, as you'll be able to attach different spells and moves to each of your weapons and gear for all your party. All of course attached to magic points, so the potions and spell management is there to really engage you in this game's combat. And this combat stays really fun and addictive from start to finish, though admittedly it does get a bit tiresome towards the end with regular enemies. I found them to be a bit too spongy and more of a nuisance than a fun challenge after a while. Thankfully the boss battles here proved to be exciting, challenging, and fun every time, each boss having its own feel and strategy, different weak points and weaknesses, limbs you can choose to attack to take care of annoying attacks. The boss battles were my favorite part of this game, and I wish there were twice as many and half as many random enemy encounters. Another great aspect of Final Fantasy VII Remake is its story and character development. You get to know each character and their motives, their heart throughout the story, really making you care to see this game through its end. So much so that according to trophy stats, about half of the players that start this game finish it, which is insane considering again this is a nearly 30-hour long game. Speaking of trophies, Final Fantasy VII Remake isn't all greatness. For starters, there are broken trophies here. I have about 5 or so story-related trophies that didn't pop throughout my playthrough. And in terms of the world of Final Fantasy VII, this is the weakest aspect. Everything is dark and gray and industrial, and I hate it. I get plenty love settings like this, but I need some color in my life. I can only take so many shades of gray. Final Fantasy VII gives you all 50. Also, progressing through this world feels like a bit of a chore at times. Don't get me wrong, most of the time I love the linear feel here. Up and down ladders, through hallways, fight enemies, do it again, fight a boss, occasionally get thrown into a cool sequence out of nowhere, riding motorcycles or showing off your sick dance moves. But the chapters where you're throwing switches or controlling a crane, they were awful. Thankfully they're few and far between, but I hated them. Overall, Final Fantasy VII is a really great action game period. If you're a Final Fantasy fan or not, you owe it to yourself to experience Final Fantasy Remake as an action or RPG fan, or even if you like a good story with great characters. The good outweighs the bad here. I give Final Fantasy VII Remake an 8.5 out of 10. If you played Final Fantasy VII Remake, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you're picking it up. Thumbs up, like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, follow me on Instagram at Superkengaming. Thanks for watching, and of course, stay beautiful.
Please don't. Not a word.
Not even one?
No!
But you're so pretty.
If you thought that video was good, you should probably watch this video. The very video that's on your screen right now that YouTube hand selected for you out of all my thousands of videos. This is the one that I want you to watch next. And make sure you're subscribed because I'm not a genie or anything, but I'm pretty sure you get 42 years of bad luck if you made it this far into my video and you're not subscribed. You don't have to subscribe. I'm just looking out for you. I'm just looking out for your luck and your life.